It's been a challenging year for Shakhtar Donetsk. Huge political unrest in East Ukraine saw the club forced to move from their home. On the pitch, they lost the domestic league title they'd held for 5 years. And at times, they faced an uncertain future.
This is not one of the most difficult years I've ever had in my football career, but the most difficult year I've ever had. First, there was a war in Croatia. Now there's one in Ukraine. Unfortunately, we had to leave our town, our homes, our stadium, our training camp. We couldn't get our heads around it at all last season. It was a great shock for us.
We had to change town, and therefore how we organise everything. We're constantly switching hotels and flying. We have to play every game abroad due to the very difficult and dangerous situation. But I had to stay with the team because it was very important to save the image, the brand, and the name of Shakhtar. We could have easily disappeared, just like other clubs in the region.
Since 2014, Shakhtar have played their football 1,000 kilometers away in the western city of Lviv. Despite the upheaval, they remain a breeding ground for the very best in Brazilian talent.
As a coach, I'm proud because at Shakhtar, we gave away big players to big European teams. Fernandinho went to Manchester City, Willian to Chelsea, Adriano to Milan, Douglas Costa to Bayern Munich. But we continue working very seriously to ensure the team stays at its level. We're always ready with other players to bring through.
The players that left Shakhtar gave their all and helped write the history of the club. They gave a lot to the team and the fans, and I thank them. That's just the way of football. I wish them the best at their new clubs, but we have to move forward. We've got some new young players and a good team again.
Both Lucescu and Schöne have spent more than a decade at Shakhtar, and despite this tumultuous period, feel a strong bond to the club and the region.
If I haven't left in the past 12 years, there's no point leaving now. It's a time when I'm emotionally attached to Donetsk, for the president, for Shakhtar the football club, for the team, for the coach, and it just wouldn't be right to leave, and I wouldn't want to anyway.
We're counting the days until the team will be able to go back and play in the Donbass Arena, which is one of the best stadiums in the world.
I am honoured to be a captain of a club such as Shakhtar, even though I'm a foreigner that came from Croatia 12 years ago. I worked, wanted to help this club, and we wrote history together. We won the UEFA Cup and another 19 trophies. I'll be thankful to the club for the rest of my life.
I hope the politicians will find a solution as quickly as possible, which everyone can accept.
Convenable pour tout le monde.